Deep within you, there's a fire, a burning dream, a version of you stronger, bolder, ready to conquer every challenge. But what's holding you back? Just one small step today could shatter every limit and lead you to a life you've never dared to imagine. In this video, inspired by the sharp words and unyielding spirit of Zig Ziglar, I'll show you how to flip the switch on the warrior within, turn pain into power, and make your dreams a reality. You'll learn a simple yet explosive mindset to overcome laziness, fear, and excuses. Every day, one step at a time. Don't just watch. Let this video be the moment you decide to change your life forever. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a journey that's not just inspiring, but will awaken the extraordinary person inside you. If you've ever felt you were born to do something great, but find yourself trapped by habits, doubts, or life's pressures, this video is your wake-up call. We're going to make a difference. Let's get started. The hungry are willing to do today what others won't, so they can have tomorrow what others don't. To live an exceptional life, you have to do exceptional things, and that often means putting in the work and loving it. No one's going to build the future you want for you. We only get one shot at this road. We only get one bullet. We only get one life to live. Life's too short for excuses. I want you to close your eyes and picture your dream. I need you to step out of your comfort zone. That's how you start changing your life today. What brought you here today? What gets you up? You're closer than ever. Do me a favor. Don't let those 15 minutes trade away the rest of your life. It's not easy, but it's worth it. You woke up this morning to chase your dream until you catch it. You'll have to sacrifice who you used to be. When you want to sleep, you've got to get up. Don't run from the hard stuff. Run toward it. It's always darkest before the dawn. Resolve to make every day a step forward. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Give 120% every single day. Each day is a fresh start. Take a deep breath, inhale, exhale. It's a new day, a new chance. If you hit obstacles, embrace them. Not every day will be good to you. Not every day will go your way, but something's always happening. You've got to make it happen for the right reasons. Believe you can make a difference every day. Every day of your life, you've got to believe in yourself. Every day of your life, you've got to have enough faith to know you're the one who makes the change. You've got to realize your only opponent is you. They might be winning out there, but if you're losing in here, you've got to overcome that. Shut off every negative thought that pops into your head. Every time it shows up, tell yourself, no. When it's time and your brain says 5 more minutes, shut it down and say, we get up now. Determination will carry you through. Use the 5-second rule like Mel Robbins says. You've got 5 seconds to act on your impulse or it's gone. So don't wait 5 seconds. Get up and grind. Get up and shine. Get up and climb. Get up and give everything you've got. You might start on the right path, feeling good, jogging, doing what you need to do, but it'll get harder. Life starts pushing back. People start pushing back. Everything around you starts crumbling. When you've got nothing left to give, you've got to find something more to keep going. Flip the effort switch. Get down and dirty and fierce if you have to. Do whatever it takes to get what you want. Get out there with all you've got. It's time to burn yourself out. Live life with passion and put yourself in a position to do what you want every day. Get up and grind because the mindset of greatness knows adversity breeds resilience. Resilience leads to success and next-level excellence. Wake up, get up, give every piece of your heart and soul. I wake up early and go to bed late. I'm in effort mode. You've got to see the sun and yourself to live in shine mode. This isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. If you're not where you want to be, it's time to live in redesign mode, refine mode. You were put here to win. Don't fear hard work. Don't fear pushing harder. Don't fear sweat. I guarantee you it'll change your life. It changes how you think, and you'll expand, not shrink. Get up and grind. The mindset of greatness is obsessed with winning and seeing the end result from the start. If you can't get up and chase it, how do you expect to win? If you can't get up and chase it, how do you expect to reach the next level? If you can't get up and chase it, how do you expect to raise the championship flag of your life? It's time to shift your perception. The reality is, you've got to put something in to get something out. You'll have bad days, but keep grinding. You'll want to quit, but keep grinding. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a crucial part of your life. It's a decision you've got to make within yourself. No one's accountable for it. When pressure starts piling on, called life, know that life will bring you highs and lows, mountains and valleys. I'm sure some of you here have a past story full of ups and downs, good days and bad days. I'd bet some of you have a past story full of struggles, trauma, and things hard for others to grasp. See, pressure can make diamonds or burst a pipe. Pressure isn't the issue. Listen to me straight. The challenges you faced in 2024 and 2023 and what some of you went through in recent years might not be the toughest you've ever faced. Maybe for some of you, it's been excruciating. Maybe you lost someone close, went through trauma, faced abuse, or something truly painful. But for most of us, 2024 and 2023 won't be the hardest things we'll ever face in life. Life is about ups and downs, pressure, insecurity, and challenges. The challenge for you and me is what we'll do with the pressure we're under. Will we let it burst the pipe, or will we step into the discomfort, into our story? Realize that pressure, challenge, or hardship can turn into something valuable if we embrace it. Control what we can, ourselves, our reactions, how we respond. That pressure can create something precious like a diamond. There are behaviors and habits we develop over time, often unintentionally. It's not that we mean to have negative thought patterns or habits. A lot of times we're influenced by those around us, by exposure, by proximity. We pick up tendencies from them. I'm sure some of you have friends who say certain phrases, and next thing you know, you're saying the same thing. Maybe your mom or dad even said you sound just like so-and-so. We mimic each other. For me, what I learned from my dad growing up was his coping mechanism. He wore a fake face, a fake smile, acted like everything was fine on the surface. But when I was alone, looking in the mirror, I was struggling. I was silent, I was screaming, but I stayed quiet. The truth is, I came to a place where I decided I wasn't waiting for tomorrow, the next semester, next year, or whenever I'd be free to start my change. Right there, in the middle of external discomfort, I stood up. I realized hard work pays off. Make good choices and good things happen. There's never a wrong time to do the right thing. Hard work and good choices will always create opportunities for your dream. Your plan and the things you've thrown up on the wall start taking shape. I found courage in the midst of an uncomfortable, seemingly hopeless storm to face what I feared most, myself. I promise you transparency and accountability, along with realizing we have a part in this game called action, called choice, are key. When you do your best to do the next right thing and treat people how you want to be treated, doors and opportunities open, even in the middle of your storm. Don't lose the ability to know you're a critical thinker. You have the capacity to process, think, reason, hear data, and draw conclusions. It's in you. Don't settle for anything less than real and authentic. If you want to get somewhere you've never been, you've got to do something you've never done. You've got to say something you've never said. You've got to go somewhere in your heart you've never been before. You're not sentenced to live this life. You chose it. I feel like I've been trying to move to another level. One thing I've realized in recent years is that things I took for granted can be taken away from me. Now, whenever I get a chance to teach, communicate, or challenge someone, maybe to do what I crave others to do for me, I seize it. I crave not just for others, but for myself to live a life where I wake up, look in the mirror, and face myself. I'm determined to resolve the conflicts within me. I'm committed to being open and honest about my behavior, how I operate, and how I use my time, energy, and focus. Let me share something with you. The easiest thing I ever did was make $1 million. The hardest thing I ever did was believe it could happen to me. We all want to do something. We all want to be someone. We all want to go somewhere. If those things are going to happen, we've got to stop constantly making excuses. You have a destiny to fulfill. You have a purpose to step into. You have tests to pass, dots to connect, rooms to walk into, stages to stand on, and tables to sit at. You've got to put a new mind in yourself. You've got to rewire your thinking. I'm ready to do this for my family. I'm ready to do this for my mom. I'm ready to win for my dad. I'm ready to make history and do what no one thought I could. We confuse comfort with contentment. Let me tell you something. Comfort equals complacency. Achievement is about stepping out of comfort. I choose not to be an average person. It's my right to be uncommon if I can. I seek opportunity, not security. I want to take calculated risks, to dream and build, to fail and succeed. I refuse to live off handouts. I prefer life's challenges over a guaranteed existence. The thrill of fulfillment over utopia's dull peace. I'll never cower before any master or bow to any threat. It's my legacy to stand tall, to walk fearlessly, to face the world boldly and say, "This is what I've done." Who doubts you isn't the problem. The problem is when you doubt yourself. When you doubt yourself, nothing gets done. When you doubt yourself, every little obstacle turns you back. When you doubt yourself, everything feels harder. Of all the doubters, you can't be one of them. You've got to believe in you. You've got to believe in your ability. You've got to believe you can win. We only get one shot at this road. We only get one bullet. We only get one life to live. Life's too short for excuses. I'm here to speak to the game changers, the change makers, those ready to face any part of themselves that doesn't speak to their incredible future. When someone loves who they're called to be, what they're called to accomplish, and what they're destined to do, there are no days off. Don't wait another moment. Don't wait another day. Don't wait another minute. It's lonely. It's challenging. It demands discipline and persistence. It's a mindset. It doesn't end until I win. Excuse makers aren't connected to their destination. They have no endgame, no goal. They've let themselves become weak links, hiding under the blanket of excuses. But I'm just wondering, is there anyone here with a dream? I'm ready. Say it with me. I'm ready. Let me hear it again. I'm ready. Let this be your wake-up call. Most people don't realize pain is inevitable. Pain is unavoidable. There's no path in life without pain. Whatever you're chasing, whoever you're destined to become, you can't have it without pain. You'll face challenges, hardships, and giants. It doesn't matter if you're single, married, a stay-at-home parent, an entrepreneur, working 9 to 5, an educator, or an athlete. Pain is inevitable. If I've got to hurt like this, if I've got to bleed like this, if I've got to cry like this, let me cry because I'm at my best in life. Let me cry because I'm being forged to conquer the tough fight. Let me cry because I'm building my relationships, my business, my legacy. Let me cry because it hurts, but there's a reward on the other side of my pain. Let swing me cry tears because I've passed the test. Let me cry because I've given all I've got to choose my hard. Everything in life comes with hardship. Make a decision. At some point, you'll hit pain. The moment you get comfortable with pain and hardship, you realize that no matter what you do, no matter how much you learn or plan, you won't escape some level of pain. I don't care what it is. Losing weight, adopting a new eating pattern, starting a new relationship, forming new thoughts, or building new behaviors. It doesn't matter what you're chasing or who you want to become. If you don't go to the gym, it'll hurt. If you do go to the gym, it'll hurt too. Your muscles will tear, but on the other side of that pain, there's a reward. No regrets whatsoever. You won't regret taking care of your body. On the other side of those healthy decisions, there's a reward. Discipline is the reward of longevity. It's the reward of impact. It's the reward of strength. Do you want results? Do you want the reward, or do you want regret? The choice is yours. So choose your hard. Pain is inevitable and unavoidable. Pick your pain. Everyone has a plan until life knocks them down. We're not ready for the pain, and when pain comes, we don't handle it. Handling pain is a skill you've got to learn. It's a currency. If you want the future, if you want the next level, if you want tomorrow, if you want to manifest anything, you'll have to get comfortable with pain. The pain of discipline, the pain of growth, the pain of learning, the pain of giving, the pain of forgiveness, all of it hurts. So choose your pain. Choose your hard. Somewhere in life, you'll hit pain, and you've got to handle it well. Hear me when I say this. Pain is inevitable. It's hard to let go of the past. It's hard to give your time, talent, and treasure. It's hard to balance work and life. It's hard to learn new skills. It's hard to stagnate. It's hard to be a workhorse. It's hard to be lazy. It's hard to learn how to manage and nurture relationships. It's hard to learn from your experiences. It's hard to turn your mess into your message. It's all hard. It's hard to hold on. It's hard to let go. But the reward on the other side of much of this hardship is worth it. Choose reward or regret. There's always reward and regret tied to every decision you make. Hold on. The pain will end. Pain has an expiration date, and when that pain ends, another will show up. But you'll be strong enough because you've handled the current pain well. Everyone wants revival, but no one wants the pain of dying to themselves. There's a pain that harms you, and there's a pain that changes you. So today, all I want you to do is make a decision. Choose your hard. Get up and grind. You can't lie in bed till noon every day and expect greatness to find you. It doesn't work that way. You get out of life exactly what you put in. Control, change, erase, control yourself, change your mind, erase the negative. It's about manifestation. Who are you destined to be? Wake up. There's always another level. Life isn't responsible for how you tend to your mindset. Life isn't responsible for you having a positive attitude. You're not dead. You're still alive. Your heart's still beating. The journey must go on. Don't drown. Learn to swim. Don't blame life for knocking you down. Don't blame life because that relationship didn't work. Don't blame life because that job didn't pan out. It's not life holding you back. You just need to be a little tougher than your circumstances. Don't sweat the stuff you can't control. What are you made of? What's your DNA? What's your mentality? What are your skills? Start writing down the vision. What's your goal? What's your financial goal? What's your relationship goal? What's your spiritual goal? Start thinking about these things. You're still alive for a reason. Someone died today, but you're still here. In this very moment, you have a chance. When you act, when you show dedication, when you bring passion, when you put in the work, you can't help but win. Limits only exist in the mind. You'll face challenges, lots of things will come at you. There'll be times you want to quit, but you're not allowed to. You've got to keep fighting the good fight. What good is your greatness if you don't stand on it? How can you hold on to the real you inside if you let everything else convince you you're not worthy? You've got two choices. You can give up or you can get up. This is your day. Get up and outdo yesterday's you. What are you made of? What's your mentality? What are your skills? Come on, start writing down the vision. I need you to get up and grind. Oh, you don't hear what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it all starts with your mindset. The true definition of mindset is the driving force in the pursuit of success and achievement. A mindset blending discipline, strength, confidence, and ambition is a powerful mindset. Stay loyal, stay effective. Ditch the destructive mindset. Let the world know you matter. Believe in every step you take. I know you've got some doubt. I know you've got some uncertainty. You hate the image you see in the mirror. You hate how your money looks. You hate how your relationships look. The people you've poured everything into keep leaving you. I know you feel stuck in a reverse loop. I know you feel underpaid, undervalued, overlooked. But listen, this is the day it all changes. Get up, Roger, get up and chase it. That's what'll set you apart from the crowd. You're not afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Get up and grind. Wake up with a new spirit. Wake up with new passion. You just need to be 1% better than yesterday. If you can be 1% better than yesterday, you're making progress. I told you I wake up at 3 a.m., 3 o'clock every day. Some days when I wake up, it's 2:45. I look at the clock and say, look, between me and you, we've got a deal. It's 3 o'clock. It's 2:45 now. Technically, I've got 15 more minutes. But then I think if I go back to sleep for those 15 minutes, there's no guarantee I'll wake up at 3. If I go back to sleep right now, I might wake up at 4 or 5 or 6. All I've got is right now. Are those 15 minutes so sweet that I'll push back my dream? Will I push back my goal? Everything I've ever wanted is right there. What is it? What's the one thing you're telling yourself? I'm going to get this done. I'm going to make my dream real. I need you to do me one big favor. Don't just want to be a beast when you leave this place. Actually be a beast when you leave this place. Step into beast mode and stay in beast mode. You only get one life to live. It's time to get it done. Are you tired of just thinking about it? Are you focusing on the risk more than the reward? Are you focusing on the pain of the process more than the glory on the other side? You're listening to the wrong person. You're listening to the wrong voice. You're subscribing to the wrong thought program. Stop waiting to feel ready. Don't wait for perfect conditions. They'll never be perfect. You don't always feel ready. You don't always see it. You don't always have the resources. You don't always get help. The question is, how bad do you want this? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to let some things go? Are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to stay consistent? Are you tired of this version of yourself? The prize goes to the hardest worker in the room. As an individual, I need you to organize your schedule. I need you to elevate your life. I need you to elevate your words. I need you to elevate your heart. I need you to elevate your actions. I need you to get to a place where everything you do is excellent, to make the life you want to live the life you can live. You're not putting in 120%. You're not fully committed. Let me tell you something. If you get to the point where you do exactly what you say you'll do, you'll hit the next level. So get started. At the end of the day, you can hear a million motivational speeches, but you'll have to wake up and make the decision to get it done. If you can hear my voice, if you're tired of where you're at, if you're tired of not hitting your goals, if you're tired of not aiming true, being intentional, decisive, and consistent, you've got everything you need to start. Don't wait for the weather to change in your life. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Don't wait for help. Don't wait for people to believe in you, cheer you on, affirm you. Your dream is awesome. In your dream, your bank account is awesome. The life you have for yourself is awesome. The things you do, how you live, what you have, it's all awesome. But you as an individual are average. What I'm challenging you to do is go from average to good, from good to great, and from great to extraordinary. Enough is enough. I'm breaking out of this place. I've got work to do. I've got a mission to complete. I've got a destiny to fulfill. I'm fed up. I'm no longer willing to tolerate this place of misery and pain. Everyone has a dream. Everyone has a goal. Everyone wants something in life. But for a lot of you right now, your beast mode is on rest. Your beast mode hasn't been turned on. When you leave this place, I'm telling you, your life will hit a whole new altitude. If you can learn to flip that switch and keep it on, you'll change everything. Everyone has a purpose. Everyone has a dream. Everyone has something they've got to overcome, achieve, or become. But we're generationally programmed to love convenience. The truth is, making excuses is too convenient. I want to give you a few things you can do to stop making excuses. To help you stop constantly gravitating toward this place called convenience, you've got to stop comparing yourself to everyone else. Rule number 1, kill the comparison game. Well, I can't do it like them. I don't speak like them. I'm not as tall as them. I'm not as strong as them. I don't have money like them. I don't have resources like them. Stop it. The reason you're not doing it isn't because of your parents. It's not because your coach didn't make your highlight reel for your scholarship. Don't blame everyone else. When are you going to look in the mirror and stop comparing yourself to everybody else? We compare ourselves to how people look. We compare our story to their story. We compare our relationships to their relationships. Every day we make these comparisons. It's like a warm blanket pulled over us, hiding the core issue of fear. The truth is, the reason you haven't done it is because you're scared. Maybe if you hear this a few times, it'll hit you in the gut. Don't make so many excuses. An excuse is nothing but cosmetics. It's makeup, it's a blanket. It's the convenience we keep reaching for because it makes us feel better. But the core issue, the infection, is fear. We're afraid. Commit to being a champion. Commit to being a warrior. Commit to keeping your eyes fixed on the prize. This is what you're working for. Keep your hunger. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in you. You, run that mile, and when you run that mile, run another one. When you start feeling tired, shift into gear 2 and 3. When you feel your grip weakening, find something else to make it strong again. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on this chance. Don't give up on your success. Don't give up on becoming the best version of yourself. Why are you here? Take a good look at what you see in front of you. Look around. Ultimately, you've got to understand that if it all falls apart, you've got to make sure you're the last man or woman standing. Stand strong, stand tough, and be ready for whatever might come. When someone loves who they're called to be, what they're called to accomplish, and what they're destined to do, there are no days off. There are no easy days. I'm not a light switch. You can't turn me off. I can never be turned off. Every day, I give everything I've got. My dream is that big. No excuse, no pain, no hardship, no speed bump, no distraction can turn me off. I'm not a light switch. You can't turn me off. I want this every day. Let the world see something they've never seen in you before. Let them witness something special, something unique. You're not done yet. Keep going, keep fighting, keep pushing, keep breathing. Understand that this is the moment, and this moment is yours. Earn your spot, earn your win. When you cross that finish line, look up to the sky with your hands raised high. Take a deep breath because you did it. If it matters to you, you'll find a way. You won't have to find an excuse. You'll get resourceful. It's not always about the achievement. It's about the effort. All right, look, 3 things work. What do I mean by work on your work? First, you've got to study your work. Are you hearing me? You go to work every day, but you're not getting better because you don't study it. Seriously, you've got to study your own work. If you play football or basketball, or if you're a teacher, listen up. If you're a teacher, grab a camera and set it up in the room. Don't let the principal study your work. Don't let the assistant principal or manager study your work. You should study your own work. You should be your own performance coach. You should look at what you do, how you do it, when you do it, and why you do it. You should study your work. Second, hear me out. We're taking it to another level. Critique your work. I'm talking about checking and measuring it from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. I want you to critique your work. I'm my own biggest critic. I don't rely on YouTube comments. I don't rely on others' feedback. I constantly try to not just look at my work, not just study it, but critique it, evaluate it, measure it. There's no way you can get to another level if you can't measure your work. You've got to know where you are to know where you're going. So I need you to critique your work. Third, I need you to reflect on your work. Sometimes you just need to step back from your work. Step back and reflect on it. Really think about it. Think about how you do what you do. Think about all the moves. Step back and reflect. So here's what I need you to do. Study your work, critique your work, and reflect on your work. If you can do this, you'll hit a whole new altitude. Don't just go to work. Don't just do what you're told to do. I want you to work on your work every day, every week, every month, every year. You should get better at what you do. Don't look for a promotion. Don't look for a raise if you're not going to elevate your performance. Nothing around you will rise if your performance doesn't rise. How bad do you want it? Do you want it like you want to breathe? I hear what you're saying. There's no more room for me to grow. I've done it all. If you're still alive, you haven't done everything you can do. If you're still alive, there's still room to grow. I get that I've got to upgrade everything I do. Every day, every week, every month, every year has to be better. For some of you, you're going to work, but whether it's football, sales, or education, if you're teaching the same as last year, that's a problem. I need performance to rise. Once you raise your performance, everything else rises. Here's the thing, this isn't for the weekend. It's about commitment. If you want to succeed, you can't play around. There's no middle ground. You're either in or you're out. When you want something bad enough, you can't count the cost. If you count the cost, you might see how much it'll take and give up. You might quit. You've got to step into it knowing I don't count the cost. I'll do however many push-ups it takes, however many sit-ups it takes, however many reps it takes. I'll study however long it takes. I'll pay whatever price it takes. Why? Because if I start counting the cost, I might give up. I might quit. I might surrender. Don't count the cost. You don't count how many times you breathe. You don't count the cost on this one. I'll give you two names, LeBron James and Dirk Nowitzki. Both won championships. Dirk won his championship, and listen close. Dirk got the trophy. Dirk went to the club with the trophy. But if you look at Dirk a year after the championship, what do you see? Absolutely nothing. If you look at his assists, rebounds, points, everything dropped since he won the championship. He actually went downhill. Now look at LeBron James. LeBron won a title, but if you study LeBron, everything went up. His assists went up. His points went up. His defense went up. His shooting percentage went up. Everything went up. If you want more money, if you want a promotion, if you want to leave a legacy, you've got to go up. You can't stay where you are and think the things around you will grow. If you keep doing what you've always done, good or bad, you'll keep getting what you've always got. You just do what you've got to do on this one. And then you look back when it's all done. You see the rewards. You look back and see the achievements. You don't count it. You just look back and see that you made it. If you give me rising performance, hear me out. Rising performance will raise your pay. Rising performance will raise your responsibility. No one's going to give you more responsibility if you can't handle the responsibility you've got. The future is expensive. I don't know what you want to do, but everyone has something they want to do. Everyone has something they want to be. Everyone has somewhere they believe they're destined to go. Often we don't hit those goals because we don't look at the cost. Let me share a few things you need to start sacrificing right now. Number one, your time. You've got to get used to sacrificing your time. If you're going to achieve it, if you're going to become it, if you're going to go somewhere, you'll have to learn to sacrifice your time. You can't have a future if you don't know how to wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., or 5 a.m. You can't have a future. You won't manifest if you sleep when the whole world sleeps. You've got to learn to get up when everyone else is asleep. You only get 24 hours in a day. You've got to learn to manage the time you're given. That means you can't binge watch your favorite TV show every day. That means you can't be on social media every day. That means you can't do whatever you want all day and think you'll manifest, become this person, and achieve this thing. It's not going to happen. Number two, comfort. I need you to step out of your comfort zone. If you're going to succeed, if you're going to achieve it, if you're going to become it, you've got to get out of your comfort zone. Some of you have financial goals, relationship goals, or health goals, but you're comfortable. You're comfortable in your toxic relationship right now. You're comfortable being overweight, but I'm just wondering if anyone listening to me is fed up with being comfortable. Number three, old versions of yourself. There's a discomfort, a pain, and an ache we all carry when we show up to a new season with an old version of ourselves. Every season demands a new version of you, a different version of discipline, focus, and intention. You've got to sacrifice your old self. I know you keep celebrating small wins, what you achieved 5 years ago, 2 years ago, or in high school, but I need you to find a mirror. I need you to say goodbye to the old version of yourself. In the next 3 to 6 months, you'll make yourself proud. The next thing that's got to go is fear, arrogance, and ego. For a lot of us, fear is disguised as logic and realism. Fear is disguised as a planning agent. I'm just planning the process. I'm just waiting. I'm just walking myself through everything and handling everything. Fear hides itself as process. I'm telling you, I need you to find a mirror, tie up the spirit of fear, and tell yourself, I'm not afraid. If you ask me what I'm scared of, I'm not scared to start. I'm scared of never starting. I'm scared of sleeping on my potential. I'm terrified of not manifesting and becoming the version of myself I'm destined to be. The next thing you'll have to sacrifice is your vices. Now listen, I don't know what your vices are. If you're trying to lose weight, your vice might be ice cream, chips, cupcakes, or cookies. If you're trying to be financially healthy, your vice might be overspending on clothes, entertainment, food, or leisure. Sometimes you'll have to give up that month, that quarter, or even that year. It takes a lifetime of discipline. Can you give up what you possess? Can you give up what possesses you? Some of you are possessed by social media. It's no longer a servant, it's a master. Social media is a great servant, but a terrible master. Can you give up social media? Can you give up your time? Can you give up yourself? Can you give up your mind? Can you give up your will? Can you stop choosing what's killing you? If you're going to achieve it, if you're going to manifest it, if you're going to do this, you're going to need some endurance. Come on, believe in it. You've got to start speaking that endurance into your life. Speak that stamina into your life. Believe in it. If you're going to be extraordinary, you can't make ordinary sacrifices. There are levels of sacrifice. There are sacrifices everyone makes, sacrifices in every season of our lives. And then there are extraordinary sacrifices. You can't have a future if you can't give up something that no longer serves you. You can't manifest. You can't become the next version of yourself. And you can't experience a higher quality of life unless you sacrifice. There are some things you love too much. There are some people you keep in your life. They're toxic, they add no value, and they no longer serve your vision. It's time for the next version of you. Break out of it. This version of you won't get you into the next season. You'll have to sacrifice who you used to be. Be intentional about bringing positive transformation into your life. Your future self will thank you. Imagine what your life would be like if you decided you're not staying stuck. Imagine what your life would be like if you decided you refuse to give up. I need your current self to invest in your dream. Because if you grind now, my friend, you'll shine later. No, it won't be easy. I won't tell you that lie. There'll be plenty of days you want to quit. There'll be days you stumble, slip, and fall. And you'll have to muster the energy to pick yourself back up. But the one thing you must never do is accept defeat. You know that mindset. You know that mantra. You never lose. You only learn. I promise you all the hard work you put in today will pay off. We've got to learn to execute that day. Give us this day. We've got to learn to conquer that day. What can you do today to get closer to the fulfillment of that future? To get closer to the manifestation of that future? A few years from now, will you be living the life you envisioned? Or will you be disappointed and disillusioned because you set goals but didn't get serious about them? Don't negotiate with yourself when it comes to keeping the commitments you've made. Your future self needs your current self to have the courage to keep going when you face a daunting challenge. Sometimes you've got to reach out and hope you're in a circle where someone will reach back, because you can't always do it alone. Sometimes you've got to ask the right questions. Sometimes you've got to fly with the right eagles. And they can pull you along until you get yourself into the right mindset. We've also got to be kind, not just to others throughout our process, but to ourselves. The problem with a lot of us is we're not kind to ourselves. Be kind to yourself. You can be assertive, direct, and tough, but you can also have a little empathy and kindness, not just for others, but for yourself. The truth is, you don't always feel like doing what you're designed to do. We've got to train ourselves for the stretch with gratitude. We're going to need that paired with patience. The future takes time to manifest. You'll have to learn a different skill set, a different work mentality. It'll demand you become a different version of yourself. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. It might be tough, heavy, even seem impossible. It's tough, but I'm determined. You push through the pain and get up every time. I need you to believe in your heart that you can't be broken. You're an unbreakable force, and everything you're doing right now will pay off in the long run. You've got to believe that. You've got to know that. Just look around. All the people you see shining are only shining because of consistent, relentless effort. Your daily decisions, your habits, your programming, how you think, how you speak, how you walk, it all matters. Blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice, the people you've got to let go, the sleep you've got to lose, the extra work you've got to do, the hours of studying, sharpening your skills every day. It's not easy, but it's worth it. There'll be nights you cry yourself to sleep. There'll be times you want to throw in the towel. But if you keep going, your future self will thank you. If you could hear your future self talking to you now, that future self would say, "Thank you for not giving up." Turn your haters into fuel and never let anyone's opinion outweigh your own. Understand that the hardships you go through are helping you reach your destiny. Adversity, the hills you've got to run through, the mountains you've got to climb, they're taking you to greatness. So I'm telling you, don't run from adversity. Don't run from the problem. Because if you don't face it, you can't become it. It'll make you stronger. It'll make you better. Because you're getting through the sour of now for the sweet of later, blessings seem to find you. Because the universe conspires to make sure everything falls into place. You've got too much heart, passion, and drive. The fire keeps burning, but sometimes it starts to fade. Then you remember you owe your future self, and that turns the fade into a system. You want to leave a legacy and contribute to the greater good. So now it's about uncomfortable discipline and sacrifice. Because future cash means today you pay the toll. That means when friends ask, "Can you go?" your heart wants to say yes. But your will says no. You've got to lock in and stay sober. The predators will hate you, try to give them vision, but they never wear the right lenses. Their sight's blurry, their score reflects it. And now they want to throw shade at you, but your shields blocked it. You tell them, victory's in progress here. Cut the negative vibe. It's time to cut them from your circle and find yourself a positive tribe. Misery loves company, but that misery can't have any of your company. Everyone on your team is working as a unit to come back and win the championship. You owe your future self to make those money moves, because time waits for no one. Whether you succeed or fail, it'll pass fast. Walk with quality and integrity. Let your reflection in the mirror be who you want to see. Your future self is counting on your current self to lay the groundwork. Make sure your future isn't just bright, but strong and solid. Your future self is counting on your current self to never take shortcuts and never lack integrity. That day will come for you to walk with quality and clarity. Greatness is your destiny, but sometimes you've got to reboot your mental computer. You've just walked through a journey that's ignited the fire within, a reminder that you weren't born to live small, but to conquer massive heights. But this isn't the end. It's the start of a new you, stronger, more determined, and unstoppable. I want to hear from you. What moment in this video made your heart race? A quote, an idea, or a decision you just made. Share it in the comments below, even if it's just one word like victory or shine. And if you're ready to keep this fire burning, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so we can keep this journey going together. Thank you for being here. Now get up, step out, and show the world who you are. See you in the next video.